Arsenal's youth setup has produced countless hopefuls, but this summer the momentum around Meron felt unusually charged. Then the image arrived, a hospital photo of Meron with his right arm in a sling and a short message thanking Cromwell Hospital, Fortius Clinic and Dr. Wallace for successful surgery. For a player who turned 16 in July and had been training with the under-18s during pre-season, the picture landed like an abrupt halt to what had looked like a steady climb. Meron is a left-sided player who can operate as a full-back or a winger, the kind of flexible teenager modern coaches prize, and he had also collected international experience with England's under-15s last summer. 4 appearances that included a substitute cameo in a 5-1 win over Morocco, and a first start in a high-scoring 4-3 victory against the United States. Those are not headline-making senior achievements, but they are meaningful markers that told scouts and coaches he was ready for the next step. The public details available now are straightforward. Surgery took place, the player posted his thanks, and the visible sling confirms the need for recovery. What we do not have are precise timelines from either the club or the player, and that matters. The length of rehab, the scope of physiotherapy, and the phased return to training will all shape how soon he can rejoin competitive action. For Meron personally, the challenge is twofold. Physically, he must heal, restore range of motion, and rebuild the technical repetitions that define match sharpness. Mentally, he must stay engaged, keep learning from coaches, and use the pause as an opportunity to study positional nuances and decision-making. For Arsenal's academy, Meron's absence is a planning moment. Staff will determine a bespoke pathway back, balancing the temptation to rush a promising youngster with the far more important need to protect long-term development. There are always other talents ready to step forward. That is the nature of any academy system. Fans and pundits will naturally speculate about lost momentum, but context matters. At 16, Meron has time on his side. The positive signs, gratitude toward his medical team and the infrastructure Arsenal can provide, suggest this is a managed situation rather than a career-defining crisis. What follows next are the ordinary milestones that tell the full story: updates about rehab progress, returns to group training, short minutes in friendly matches, and then competitive reintroduction. If those steps are handled patiently and he returns with the same hunger that made him stand out, this episode may simply become an early test of resilience rather than a defining setback. For now, supporters should wish him well, watch for official updates, and remember that youth development is as much about weathering knocks as it is about celebrating breakthrough.